I'm not picking my nose, I have like really bad allergies. Well guys, it's Sam here from KB Trading, back again on the Mavin Prop Trading YouTube channel because I have a ton of value for you today. Now, when we think about improving our trading performance or enhancing our trading capabilities, typically we would look at things that we might do on the charts, we might talk about journaling, we might talk about risk management strategies, trade management, all these types of things. But today I want to look at bettering your trading performance from a different angle. Today I want to talk about tools that you can implement into your trading journey to better your performance and to increase your efficiency. Now, I will preface by saying that by no means are these tools absolutely essential. You could be an exceptionally profitable and consistent trader really without using any of these tools. But when it comes to tools and the types of things that we might implement into our trading, we don't bring them in because we need them, but rather because they will better our experience, increase our efficiency and accuracy and that type of thing. And the example I would give you here would be the difference between the DIY toolbox that you have in your cupboard at home and the van or the workshop full of tools that a full-time builder or property developer would have. You know, at home you might have a small toolbox with a couple of screwdrivers, maybe it's got a drill in there, you know, all the little bits and bobs, some electrical tape, some screws, whatever it may be. But that toolbox is just for doing little jobs, odd jobs here and there around the house. Someone who works as a builder full time, they won't only have a toolbox, they'll have multiple toolboxes. They'll have drills for specific materials, they'll have screw guns for different materials, whatever. They'll have a very expansive range of tools at their disposal. Their inventory, if you will be larger and better suited to multiple different jobs. Now, in trading, it's true that you could be profitable simply just having MetaTrader and just using MetaTrader as your charting and your execution platform and calculating your risk manually and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely fine. If you want to do that, more power to you. But if we can incorporate tools into our trading that are going to help us increase our efficiency, increase our accuracy, overall it's going to make the trading experience better for us. And if this is something you do for a full-time job or desire to do for a full-time job, you want to make it as seamless and as enjoyable as possible. So with that being said, let's get into the list. Now, for each of these items, we do have 5. I'm going to give you a free version and a paid version, which I think is just that little bit better. When it comes to investing in things for our trading, we really should think of it as an investment. This isn't the same as going and spending 150 quid on a pair of Nike trainers or, you know, however many 100 or 1,000 on, I think it's like Balenciaga or something like that kids wear now. But this is different. When we spend money on things for our trading, we're spending money on things that are directly going to help us make money in return. Very often the investments we make, whether it be computer equipment or whether it be some of these tools that I'm going to speak to you about, very often they pay for themselves pretty quickly. So again, you're investing in your trading business. However, I am going to give those free options, not because I think you're all cheapskates, but because I recognize some of you guys are in uni, some of you guys are still living with parents, some of you guys are working multiple jobs and trying to trade at the same time, and you maybe don't have a whole lot of disposable income to spend on trading tools. So we're gonna have some free options in here as well. So starting off at the top of the list, number 1 is TradingView. Now, TradingView is a charting platform. You can actually see right behind me, I use TradingView for all of my charting. I do my execution through MetaTrader, but all of my charting is done through TradingView. All of my analysis, my alerts, my watch lists, it's how I monitor everything. The great thing about TradingView is once you have an account and you log in, when I open up TradingView on my phone, all of my theme and my analysis and that kind of thing will translate over onto my phone. So if I'm out and about, I can keep on top of my analysis as well. With the alert features and that kind of thing, I can get emails and texts which let me know when the market's trading into key areas for myself. It just makes my trading experience so much more stress-free, so much more seamless. Although I recommend TradingView, TradingView is free. You can use TradingView absolutely for free. I would recommend the premium TradingView. I think the TradingView I use is probably $800 per year, maybe a little bit more, but that allows me to use multiple screens. I can have like 16 charts open at one time. I can have hundreds of alerts and indicators and all that kind of stuff. So I would recommend the professional versions of TradingView if you can afford to do that. Number 2 on the list is the MyFXBook lot size calculator. Absolutely free. If you just look up MyFXBook, you can find their lot size calculator. On there, you're going to be able to work out your risk for each position. I am fed up of seeing traders on Twitter and on Instagram using the same lot size on every single trade. If I'm speaking to you right now, don't get defensive. Just put your hands up and say, yep, that's me. I use the same lot size on every trade. I thought that was right. I'm wrong. Tuck your tail between your legs and go and fix that. Let me explain very briefly why using a fixed lot size on every trade is not good risk management. On every single trade, your stop loss will be a slightly different size. On one trade, it might be 20 pips. On another, it might be 25 or 30. On another, it might be 10 or 15. On top of this, each instrument that you trade, whether that be a currency pair, let's say pound against the Australian dollar and euro against the US dollar, the pip increments for each of those pairs are worth a different value. So risking a one lot contract on Swiss franc against the Japanese yen and risking a one lot on euro dollar, if both of those markets move one pip in your favor, they haven't actually moved the same dollar value, right? Because they're different instruments. One tick on gold is not worth the same as one tick on, I don't know, pound Aussie, for example. So you should be calculating your lot size as a calculation between your stop loss size and the currency pair that you're trading. So your lot size on every single trade should be slightly different. This is how we can ensure we are risking the same dollar value on every single trade, which again, you should be doing very, very basic risk management. But the MyFXBook lot size calculator is totally free. However, if you're looking for a paid option that is better, I would recommend the phone app Stinu. That's S-T-I-N and then the letter U for uniform. Stinu is a great app, very user friendly. I use other paid software, but the Stinu app I would recommend to everyone. Now, third on my list is Forex Factory. Forex Factory, again, a free website which offer an economic calendar at the start of every day. This is going to show you all of the event risk that's coming out for the day, all of the big data releases, whether that be non-farm payrolls or CPI or Fed meetings, whatever it may be, that's all going to be on that economic calendar. I use this every single day of my trading life. It is essential that you know what's going on in the markets. It's totally free and I use it, but if you want some paid news software, I would recommend LiveSquawk. LiveSquawk will broadcast the news to you live through the speakers in your office or wherever you are. When we ran the trading floor, I've ran multiple trading floors over the past few years, we always have speakers on the trading floor that are broadcasting the news out across the floor, so all of our guys are aware of what's going on in the markets as it's happening live. Number 4 is Google Sheets. Again, a free spreadsheet platform, Google Sheets. This could be used for your journal. This could be used for back testing trading strategies. This could be used for gathering statistics on certain patterns that you see. This could be used for note taking, whatever you want to use it for. Google Sheets is an excellent free spreadsheet platform. If you want to go that little bit better, I would recommend using Excel. I personally use Excel. I'm a bit of an Excel geek. I've been up to my eyeballs in Excel formulas and calculations and all that kind of stuff. Pretty much since I started my professional career, Excel has been that sort of tent peg in my trading career that has never went away. I always use Excel. I use it on a very, very regular basis for strategy refinement, development, and all that kind of stuff. If you're not using it, you absolutely should be. And last but certainly not least, Twitter. Yep, you heard me, Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. I'm hesitant to call it Twitter because I recognize that somebody might watch this video in 5 years' time and be like, what is Twitter? I've never heard of this in my life. X, the social media platform that Elon Musk bought, you all know what I'm talking about. If you follow the right people on Twitter Twitter, you can derive a lot of benefit from them. Decent traders that you're aware of, you know, that talk about the markets and show some of their trades and that kind of thing. Other users like Financial Juice, Breaking Market News, Bloomberg, CNBC, BBC News, Financial Times, Reuters, really any big news outlet, and then some larger traders who trade for prop firms, who trade for financial institutions, investment bankers, and all that kind of stuff. You're going to get a really nice inside scoop on what's going on in the markets through Twitter. Now, again, if you want to go that slightly more expensive route and upgrade, you could go for X Pro, which will allow you to view tweet columns. So you'll be able to build columns on your Twitter, very similar to what I've got going on behind me here. This isn't X Pro, but this is a similar kind of idea where you can generate columns, you know, one for traders, one for Forex news, one for general world economic news, and any tweets related to that, which you can program in, will simply come up in those columns. I have always had my Twitter feeds in a vertical monitor to the left of my trading setup or to the right. That's typically how I've always done it. Again, this isn't a Twitter that I'm using here. It's a slightly more advanced software designed specifically for this. I won't bore you with all that just now, but you can see I have Bloomberg running through that as well. And very, very solid idea to have some kind of news feeds at your side while you're trading. Again, is it essential? No. Does it help a whole lot? Yes, absolutely. Same with the Squawk system. When there's big news coming out, I turn on my Squawk system and hear that news announced live. But guys, that wraps up things for this video. It's been a great pleasure to speak to you today. If you have any questions, suggestions, or further input that you would like to contribute, please drop that down below and we'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. As always, take care, like if you haven't done so already, and do consider subscribing as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.